Hi, Lynn again. This is Lynn Logic, episode 39. Apologies for the absence. I lost my voice. It was like a sea witch had taken it. Just kidding. We know that Ursula is my Disney princess. Quick recap. I am the widow of a cross-dressing alcoholic and a survivor of a blood clot in my brain. It may seem that I am a personification of Murphy's Law, but I do love to laugh. I have a 25-year work history in accounting and operations in real estate, car dealerships, and hotels. I also have a BA in psychology. I love patterns, numbers, and categories. Always have. Lynn Logic is the result of that love. Go ahead, like and subscribe. It costs nothing, unlike coffee, weed, or bad decision, and you know you're not giving those up. So stay and watch so I can get my watch hours up. Check out the combined videos of my narrative and the worst day ever for a crash course. Let's get started. I've been thinking about this for a minute. The lesson I've learned, and really a basic life practice for me, is that I value quality over quantity. When I was younger, it was the opposite, always more, more, more. But for someone like me, that just meant I got really good at spotting patterns, recognizing what I didn't like. It was always easier to disprove my hypothesis than prove it. I could tell you what I didn't want way before I could tell you what I did. Now, at 46, widowed, barren, alone, I know exactly what I like, and I know what I need. I've always operated on one simple rule. Leave a situation better than you found it. Which, I get the irony of the fact that I'm the widow of an alcoholic, but it is what it is. That's why I take the extra time to be nice. But people mistake my niceness for naivety, and that leads to underestimation, which honestly is my favorite place to be. Underestimate me, please. I know who I am. It just means I'll surprise you. And if you're nice, it will be a good surprise. But if you're not, well, then it's an uncomfortable one. Like having sex in the back of a VW Beetle. That's a Mallrats reference. Now, I value quality. The quality of a person. The quality of a conversation. A laugh. A hug. A fuck. Love. Quality love. That is, wow. It's not about more, it's about better. And speaking of better, make my numbers better. Hit subscribe, hit like, give me that quality love. Chin up, tits out. I am what's known as a difficult woman, and I'm surrounded by other difficult women. In fact, I can't recall ever meeting a non-difficult woman. I have met easy women. Hell, I've been one too. But that word, yeah, that describes a very different type of woman. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the opposite of difficult is easy. And if easy is your preferred type of woman, then dude, you're about as deep as a puddle. You know what you get with a difficult woman? You get a good woman. I am a good woman. I can say that with absolute confidence. But yes, I am a difficult woman, and I am glad that I am. I intimidate a lot of men. I have for most of my life. And the sadist in me, oh, I enjoy that intimidation. What men find intimidating isn't complicated. I am intelligent. I am resolute. I am intentional. And I am watching. The men that find me the most intimidating, they're the ones with the biggest egos. And those, I love popping. Because most egos, they're filled with air. The air of bullshit. So yes, if you approach me like a peacock, all puffed up chest and feathers, I will laugh. And I will probably mock. But hey, you know what? You deserved it. Now do something easy for once in your life. Click subscribe and like the damn video. Even you can handle that. Chin up, tits out. I had a conversation with my mom this morning. First thing, she gives me the full report, everything she ate since we last talked, how she slept, and of course, the pain update. Her back still hurts. She needs a new mattress. This one is 15 years old, and new pillows. And then she says, I still have the pillow my grandparents brought over from Russia, now Belarus. I had completely forgotten about this. This 150-year-old pillow. Now, yes, like all Jews, we've got the normal stuff, pages of historic biblical text, old photos, family records. But my family, we also got the pillow. My stoned ass could not stop laughing. I'm like, this is my dowry? A pillow? That's what's been saved since the 1890s? A crusty, feathered pillow. You know that shit has calcified on the inside. And my mom, being who she is, goes, "Oh, you're getting the pillow. I'm adding it into my will." I told her, please add a message with it. Something like, "I bequeath you the sacred pillow." God, I love my mom. And you? You can inherit the sacred duty of liking and subscribing. Trust me, it'll age better than a 150-year-old pillow. Chin up, tits out. Let's try this again. Could you stop being a jerk? The back of a VW Beetle, and that was a mall reference. Ah, fuck. Opposite. Always more, more, more. I am gonna kill my dog. Not really, he's just being a jerk. But, oh wait, deaf. Fuck. Modesty. When I was younger, oh, are you kidding me, Buck? Let's try that again. And really a basic, leave me alone. Sorry. Can you just fuck off? Could you just fuck off? Go, fuck off.